Hey yo, what is going on, ladies and gentlemen? This is your boy Chad, bringing y'all another video, man. And I was just wondering, what do you guys think about this economy? I know I talk about it a lot, and I know that the economy is trash right now, whether you think it's good or not. Everything's inflated. I don't know how much more I could possibly talk about inflation at this point. Tired of talking about it, but it has to be talked about because it addresses us all. Another question that I do have is, how far do you think this stock market is going to plummet? Because we know right now we're about to be in a bear market, and there are rumors of a recession. The feds will have to rate hike so high it will have to force us into a recession. And the only thing I have to say about that is, like, we might as well already be in a recession. Like, stuff is already so high priced, it doesn't really make any logical sense. But yeah, they said a recession is looming. Yeah. And what do you guys think about midterms coming up? Do you guys think people will vote differently now that they see, how things are being run in America? What do you guys think is actually going to happen? Me personally, I'm like, I don't really know if people have learned their lesson, so to say. And I don't know why I just did that 360. But I don't know if people have really learned their lesson. I mean, at this point, everybody that voted, like I told my mom yesterday, I was like, Ma, the Biden supporters, right? You guys, everybody in my house voted for Biden. Now, I warned them beforehand, let's not vote for Biden. Now, they all still voted for Biden, right? Which I don't have a problem with. Let everybody vote for what they want, as long as they're, informed on the decision and know the results and the outcomes of what their votes will do. And my brother, he's like, yo, we got to get Biden out of office. Like, this man has gas high, inflation's through the roof, the economy's trash. I was like, but Dylan, that's what you voted for. Like, that's what you asked for. You know what I mean? Like, you voted for that. So technically, you asked for that. Now, I know not everybody voted thinking, yeah, he's going to mess this all up. They probably thought, oh, he's going to save the day. But no politician or president's ever going to save the day. It's up to you as an individual to do your part so that way you can benefit yourself and your community. But still, it's like, we warned you guys beforehand. You guys still voted for it. And now you guys are kind of looking around like, what is going on? And I just kind of want, same thing I told my mom and told my dad. And what's crazy is now everybody's like, oh, the economy, oh my gosh, Biden, the stock market, nothing's going right. And I'm kind of just like, like, do y'all feel any buyer's remorse? Like, do you feel any? Like, all the 80 million people that supported Biden, where are they? Where are they? I go on social media. I don't see a single person saying what Biden's doing is great. I don't see them saying a single policy he made is great. I don't see anybody supporting Biden out loud. But not even like a year ago, they were cha-cha slide in the street. So I'm not really sure where they all went. Like, they kind of just all disappeared, if we have to say so. So I'm just a little confused on that. I'm just like, I have like a house full of Biden supporters who voted for him. Like, where are y'all? I don't hear y'all talking about how much you love gas and inflation. But I don't try to give them too much a hard time, because I know how it is. They got swindled, they got hoodwinked. And what happens to the best of us? Now, I'm not saying Trump would have been any better, but my mom asked me the other day, she was like, so you think, well, she actually asked me yesterday, she was like, well, you think Trump was in office, any of this would happen? I was like, Ma, no. The reason I think it wouldn't have happened because it wasn't happening when he was in office. So it's like, I can only make inferences and judgments off not even stuff I see, but people's past behaviors and past actions and what they were doing at the time. And Trump literally didn't have any of this going on when he was in office for 3 years. So it's like, why would he all of a sudden have us where we are now if we weren't there before? But that's just a question I asked her just to, give her a response. But for the most part, they all know, like, this boy Biden's not really doing what any of us want him to do. The economy is bad. People's 401ks, pensions, all that plummeting. If you're in the stock market, a lot of people, if you were smart with your stocks, you probably pulled out of the market a long time ago. And when I mean long time ago, maybe earlier this year, end of last year, because everything's dropping. I mean, pretty soon, Bitcoin is dropped down to like 21, 22,000, bro. Is it like 65, 70,000? Ethereum was at 3,000 plus. Now it's at like 1,200, 1,100. All this is telling me is, Chad, wait a little bit longer and you buy in, because after a recession will have to become an economic boom. So a lot of people have been saying this will be the greatest transfer of wealth in our lifetime, because everybody who owns everything right now, stuff is plummeting so bad that they're losing money. Now, I don't own anything right now, so I'm not losing any money. They are. And once the stock keeps dropping, then at the end, when it's at its lowest, you buy in. I might scoop up some Bitcoin. I may scoop up some Ethereum. I may scoop up some stocks. Just like when the pandemic happened, everything dropped. People thought it'd never come back up. It started coming back up, and it actually started doing better than it did before the stock market. So a lot of companies are having splits. I know Amazon just split. Google has a split coming up. So does Tesla. I think they said Tesla may have one in August. I'm not too certain about that. I'm probably still not going to invest in Tesla, but I did get some Google stock. But stocks are still dropping. So if you're thinking about investing, let's stop spending, save your money. When things get real low, invest. And when things go back up, then you'll be profiting off the things going back up. I'm not a financial advisor. This is not me trying to give you financial advice. I'm just letting you know that with us being in a bear market right now, with inflation, high Fed rate hikes and stuff like that, things are bound to keep going down. Like, this isn't going to get any better probably for the rest of the year. I know August, my birthday, is going to be pretty bad for the market, as well as everything else. Probably by like September, probably honestly November, when midterms come up, things are going to be probably so bad that people are really going to be out there at the polls voting. We'll probably have record voting turnouts come midterms. But yeah, like me personally, I'm waiting for stuff to continue dropping down. I know a lot of people thought I was crazy because I've been saving money and saving and saving and saving and saving. I've been saving so much money that when I try to go out and do things, I'm like, I don't have any money because I threw most of it in savings. And then I beat myself up on taking money out of savings unless I absolutely have to, which I never do. So I've been like, you know what? Instead of just letting my money sit there and becoming more and more worthless every day, I'm going to wait for stuff to drop down, buy in when it goes back up. Probably sometime, I'm waiting for everything to hit a rock bottom, because they did say that there's a line of support for Bitcoin at 20,000, and the next line beneath that is 10 bands. Bro, if you can get Bitcoin for the low ski right now at 10 bands, let's say it drops down to 15 to 10K, right? You load up on some Bitcoin. Let's say you buy one coin. I guarantee when everything goes back up, Bitcoin will be at least 100,000, maybe 200,000. That's a good return on investment. Ethereum's dropping down to 1,000. Throw 2,000 up in there. You're going to make your money back. But I don't know if it's a good time to invest right now, because stuff is still dropping and it will only get worse. So yeah, just keep an eye on everything. But yeah, man, those were just a few questions I had. I'm just like, where are the Biden supporters? Do people think the economy is really good? Do people even care about inflation? I see a lot of people, they were, I guess, in the fight, calling out everything that was going on. And then they just kind of just kicked their feet up and put it on the back burner and said, well, there's nothing we can do. I'm not paying attention to what's going on anymore. I'm constantly paying attention. I pay attention so much to what's going on in the world. Not saying I'm trying to become worldly, but I pay attention to what's happening in the world so I can adjust personally, that it starts to make me depressed. Like how they say, in the Bible it says, with much knowledge comes much grief or sorrow. That's why sometimes I have to take breaks from everything just to get back on track, do some stuff that just makes me happy. Because if you look at everything that's happened in the world, you just be down and out. But yeah, man, thank you guys for watching. It's been your boy Chad. I just wanted to ask y'all some questions. And yeah, I don't know if I'm gonna upload this video today or tomorrow, but if you see this and it's been uploaded, then I'm out. Peace.